So, what are we gonna do this week?
Throw a lot of things away.
Yeah.
I'm Roberta.
And I'm Duca.
And for the past year, we have been building our own tiny shipping container house, so we can travel around knowing that we will always have this little place that we can call home.
But guess what? We just found our dream project before we expected. This abandoned sailboat. So we are gonna stop building the house for a couple months to bring our boat back to life. And then we're gonna go back and finish the house. This boat have been sitting on this hard for, I don't know, 15, 16, maybe 17 years.
Nobody knows.
So has a lot of good stuff saved on the cabinets, but also a lot of stuff that are not good anymore. For example,
like this.
yeah, batteries are not good for 17 years, right? So we need to go through all the cabinets and find out exactly what we have and what we can keep and what we can throw away.
So we are gonna divide these in
sections,
rooms.
Yeah.
The first one is gonna be the bathroom,
yeah,
because there are a lot of things there.
Yeah.
Look at this. A lot of old medicines.
Let's check out here.
Yeah, I guess we can use
it was supposed to be powder. It's not powder anymore.
It's powder?
No, it's not powder anymore. It's funny how even the logos of the companies, they change over 20 years. Look at this. Now we have this clean also. And all of this to go through. And we also have the other bathroom and all the medical kits. Let's get more stuff then. Check this out. Even though they are all expired, that's a great source of information just to know what kind of medicines they had on board. So we basically we're gonna take pictures of these and see if we still need something else. But basically this is a really complete kit. So, too many things?
Yeah.
Way too many things. Look at that. This is the amount of products that we found on
Here.
2 bathrooms. Yeah, this was pretty much all of these were in this, and this. And a little bit on the other bathroom there, but mostly there.
Yeah.
So, can you fit a lot of stuff in there? Yeah, look at
I don't think we need all of this.
Yeah. This, you have anything you can imagine here. So most of these are, what, 15, 20 years old. I guess most of that is gonna go to the garbage, but it's just so cool to go through and see what they used to use and to see the old logos.
Most of the expire dates is 1998.
Yeah, so we are not in 1998 anymore. That means
I guess we are not.
yeah, 20 years expired already. So that means, yeah, this couple that used to own the boat, they travel around Brazil, the coast of Brazil, in 1997. And most of these are from 1997 when they travel the coast. Let's take a picture of this. We need a picture, right? Yeah, picture time. Getting there?
Just the beginning.
Yeah, so all the stuff you saw here before is here now. Let's put this outside.
Yeah.
You know Santa Claus? Santa Claus has a bag, right? I think we found Santa Claus bag. Check it out. One of the things we thought we would spend a lot of money on the boat is the outside pieces from the rigging, not the rigging, but from the sails. Jell. One piece. Another piece. Another one. All in perfect condition. We have so many good stuff here. I think it's easier just to take a picture. I'm gonna take a picture of all these. Just check it out.
Relaxing?
Relaxing time. Sometimes we need to stop and rest a little bit, right?
You're really tired already. And we have a long way to go.
Yeah, this is if you want to read old news from 96, 90, 97. We can be update on the politicians and everything.
Update or
Not
downdate?
downdate.
I need to use newspaper. What's this?
The spare one for the batteries, for the electrical. Nice.
Really good.
That's really good. We just keep finding good stuff in the boat. This is for spare for these ones. By tomorrow, the boat's gonna be a lot lighter.
Second day of cleaning, and I'm gonna start cleaning the kitchen, the galley. And Duka is not feeling well. He has some headache. And he's gonna, he has sinusitis and he's gonna stay here. Meanwhile, I'm gonna clean the galley. Third day of cleaning. Luca is feeling better today, and I'm gonna start cleaning the kitchen today so we can use this space for real. So today it's gonna be cleaning with products. So let's go.
So much to clean. That's just the beginning. And to organize, look at that. The more we touch stuff, the more they show. Right now I'm organizing all these spare parts for the engine. So I'm not sure if they all work, but if they do, we have like a second engine inside of the boat because there's so many spare parts. That's so good. That's just amazing. Even a brand new water pump for the engine, the main engine. So basically the reason why I'm taking all this stuff off there is not because we are not gonna put back. I'm just taking off to put back, but while I do that, I make sure I know everything we have and I know if there's anything we can take it away and throw away, because it's just too much stuff to keep on the boat. I think if there's anything that there is an expiration date, there's no reason for us to keep. So it's just organizing and getting to know what we have. So time to put everything back. How's the cleaning going?
Good. I'm really tired.
Almost done with the kitchen?
Look at how shiny is this?
See, now it's shiny. That's really good actually.
I still have a lot to do. I intend to clean this. So for now I'm just cleaning the outside part, and then I'm gonna put this here and clean all of this. I don't know how.
And I'm gonna start doing this. We need to clean this mess. And this mess. Let's do it. Where there was nothing. That's exactly the format. Let me show you the difference between both sides. Okay. That's the one I cleaned already. that's the one I didn't clean yet. So now, to make it quicker, because you might be tired of watching me clean for this long, I'm gonna just clap my finger and it's gonna be done. Look at that. Ta-da! Now, this is all clean. This is gonna be the future editing office. But I still need to clean inside.
I think we have a lot of glasses. Actually, they are all plastic.
Now, I need to clean this.
Yeah, I just did like this and it's broke. I don't know if
Seriously?
we have some glasses.
Seriously?
Yeah, I
That was
just
when you
did
touched?
like this. Yeah, they're really old actually.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be most garbage.
Yeah.
Now the big moment. Let's see if this works.
We have a mixer.
We got ourselves a mixer. That's pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
The most expensive mixer ever. So, this is one bottle of whiskey, right? Scotch. Let's show you the amount we have on the other side. Just wait for it. I think we're gonna take a picture and show you the amount of bottles we found here. Actually, we threw already one off yesterday. We throw away one. Yeah.
We gave one to the guy that works
on the next boat. Yeah. it seemed like alright, and he wanted, so we gave him just a bottle of cachaça. Yeah. Well, let's take a picture and show you the amount of bottles.
So we decided to keep these ones, and these three are open, but these are all sealed.
Yeah, and whiskey mostly, I think if they're old is fine, because they were not on the sun, they were really well insulated, so I guess it's gonna be fine. Of course, we're gonna give to some friends to try first, then we can cook with it, because we don't drink, we are gonna use that for cooking. We can cook for like 10 years now. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, even more. Next up. Tiring. Look at that. Do you guys remember how it was before the bathroom? Look at now. Ta-da!
Way better. It's way better. Good job, babe.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Proud?
Yeah.
This one I did by myself. She said that I'm the public relations. I just talk to everyone in the marina while she cleans.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
that's important also because we need to find good people, we need help, and it's part of the job.
Day 5 of cleaning.
So today we have a hard job. Not hard, but dirty one. Yeah, this boat is known as a really, really dry boat inside. Not much water can come inside. But we've been sitting here for 20 years, right?
Yeah.
So what happens then?
There are some leaks from the hatches, and this water needs to go to somewhere.
Yeah, so this water keep adding to here. It's not much, but it's pretty deep, and I don't know if you can see, but it goes all the way there. So basically we need to open this, and this, and see how we can take this water off.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
That's it?
Tired. Yeah, that was a long 5 days.
Yeah. I'm really tired.
Yeah, the plan for this week was basically just to clean up the boat and decide what was good and what was bad. What we want to throw away, what we wanted to keep.
And
Why?
to clean all the boat.
But why that?
Because we need to plan what we need to do next.
Yeah, we didn't start the refit yet. That was just a pre-refit. Basically, that's just so we can get ourselves organized and we get to know the boat better. Otherwise, we cannot plan what to do first, what to do next. Basically, now, next week, we are going to divide the sections of the boat. For example, paint. We are going to paint the whole boat outside. But we didn't decide yet if we're going to take the whole paint off, if you're going to just sand what it is, what it has, and take off the loose parts and then paint over it. We didn't decide yet, so that's one section, paint. Another one is
engine.
Yeah, we didn't call yet a mechanical expert to check the engine. This engine been sitting there without turning on for like 3 years now, not 20. The guy that used to own the boat used to come here to turn on the engine every once in a while. So he said it's been off for 3 years. So that's not that bad for a diesel engine, but it's still we don't have experience enough to judge and what we need to do with the engine. What else?
Another section is mast.
Yeah, mast. We need some expert also to check out if we need to change all the stays or only the.
Yes.
We can write somewhere. Yeah, we don't know the names yet. And also another section is hydraulics, electrics. So we need to divide what we need to do in each one of these sections, and that's what we're gonna do next week, so we can plan the next 3 months. Yeah. But for now, at least the boat is much more nice to stay inside. Yeah. I mean, like, it doesn't smell bad anymore. It's just.
It didn't smell that bad.
It smells like clothes. Yeah, like not bad, but not like a fresh ambient.
It was better than our old boat.
That's true. Yeah, yeah. But now it feels like just staying here, just hanging out. Yeah.
So I guess we see you guys next Monday.
Yeah. See you next Monday.